chilling in Franklin Park Zoo,
Sir.
Boston, Massachusetts. Chilling with the big man Notch. Just did a big performance for the people, man. You know, just introduce yourself. Let Boston know who you is, where you come from.
Alright. I go by the name of Notch, N-O-T-C-A. Creme de la creme, Tapanaro.
Okay.
From the days of 1993 with Bunch Americans. I got my start fresh out of high school, mixing hip-hop and reggae together, introducing America to the earliest sounds of foundation reggae music. I got a good run on BET for like a good 5 years at the group. Put out 2 albums, toured for like 5 years, put out 8 videos, and then the group disbanded in 1998. Then I re-emerged on the scene in 2000 with a song called Nagoso. My family background is basically my mother is African American, Native American, Indian, Portuguese, and my father's Jamaican, but his father migrated from Cuba. And I'm basically like I guess I'm a product of the melting pot. You cook up food with jerk sauce, curry sauce, rocon pollo, sazon, all kind of mix up and blend up, and that's how my music sounds. And I've always been fortunate to mix different musics together and unite different people together that normally don't want to tolerate each other, that feel they have differences. You know, America's a beautiful place, but sometimes we allow ourselves to be divided by different cultures, but music is like a universal language, and it unifies people together, so I always try to exemplify that.
So what made you come up with the concept to like mix reggae and the reggaeton and...
Oh man, well it's a natural progression, because really and truly reggaeton is reggae. I mean, it wouldn't be called reggaeton if it didn't have the reggae word in it. The drums come from Jamaica, poco drums, African drums. Different people got dropped off in different places from the slave trade, and they brought their music with them. And those who got colonized by France or from Spain or British, they gave different musics that they had, which was still African, different names, and call it merengue, bachata, salsa, reggae, lovers rock, ska, roots rock, reggae. They call it all different kind of names, but it's still music coming from Africa. And I just saw the unity between the sounds. My father's a bass player, and he always used to teach me that the same sounds that's in this music, is in this music, is in that music, and there's a unity of sounds. So from him giving me that knowledge, I just always wanted to fuse any music that sounded like that people thought they were different from. So it's a challenge, but and it's not greeted with open arms a lot, because it's greeted with fear. Because anything that brings about change is always greeted with fear.
Alright, so in like the reggae environment, we got so many like one-hit wonders, but you've been going strong for a long time, man. Like, what keeps you motivated to keep going and going and going, and never stopping?
There's always a melody popping up in my head, man. I wake up in the morning, give thanks and praise that I have another day to live, and any struggle I go through, any conversation I hear, any new artist I see that inspire me, or any new rhythm I hear, or any new topic that hasn't been covered yet, I always try to challenge myself to tackle it. And this is what I do. I left a military high school and turned down a 4-year scholarship electrical engineering to do music. And when I told my father I wasn't going to college, I started a war. So for 14 years I've been keeping up with the war. I never quit. No matter how tough it gets, no matter how much you hear a notch and you don't hear a notch. You see new faces, hear new voices. You think just when you thought it was over or that you don't have nothing left in him, or we don't need to hear no more because we have other singers. I'm still there like fighting my battle to make sure when the going gets tough, I don't get the going. And it's in my blood. My family is a very, I come from a strong background. My cousin Leonard Hall started the Rastafarian faith. He never really got acknowledged when he was pioneering it, introducing it to Jamaica, the red, gold, and green. They gave him a fight. He was introducing something new, and they fought him out. So it's in me to have that same fight, and they try to fight out me introducing different sounds or mixing this American with the reggae, mixing this with that. So I got to keep on trying my thing.
Alright, cool. So what's up next for Notch? What's up going on next? Any projects coming up?
Yeah, I got a reggae mixtape I'm putting out called 100 Yard Dash.
Alright, when can we expect that?
You can expect it right before Independence Day, Jamaican Independence Day in August. Cool. It's definitely going to cover all the years I've been sitting on a whole bunch of reggae material that I didn't get a chance to release due to companies not feeling I was Jamaican enough or feeling I was reggae enough. Our companies just saying, yo, we rather deal with an artist that's from Jamaica that's doing reggae music than more so somebody from here. That family may be Jamaican or what have you. It's a lot of material I've been sitting on, a lot of thoughts I had, a lot of thoughts I gathered when I was in Jamaica in the early 2000s of songs that didn't get released. So I'm going to put on the mixtape. People can go onto my notchonline.com they can go on to myspace.com/NotchOnline, and they can listen to all the tracks, rate the songs, because that'll be the next album that'll be coming out from Notch. A reggae album that'll be coming out. Prior to the reggae album and the mixtape coming out, I have the re-release of my album, Raised by the People. It's going to have a couple of featurings. I got a featuring with Spraga Benz, Tego Calderon on one track. I got a next song with Nina Sky and myself. I got a remix for a song named Layaway Love. That's a new single that's coming out right now with Fat Man Scoop. I took an old merengue melody and I R&B-ified it, Englished it out, introduced it to a new generation of kids that probably never heard the melody before. A lot of Hispanic folks will probably be shocked to hear their merengue melody done over by a kid in America that put a different twist on it. But again, I just always try to show people, yo, we have more similarities than differences, and I can show you that melodically. So look out for the new fully Raised by the People bonus edition album. Look out for the mixtape 100 Yard Dash, and look out for the album that's coming soon. Reggae album.
Cool.
Yeah, man.
Any last words?
All I can say is stick
Any
close.
big up shout outs?
Big up the one my crew them from Blue Hills in Boston. Big up the youth them from Ronald Lawrence. All the Jamaican, all Haitian, Dominican, Puerto Rican, all the whole Caribbean crew, African American, everybody culture that's here in America trying through this recession, that's holding on strong, they ain't giving up the fight, and they going through and they let nobody stopping them from getting their milli. Respect and much love from Notch.
Cool.
Respect.